Is my mic working? I'll take that as a yes, maybe. Well, anyway, konnichiwa, hello one and all. This is Otaku with you today. Welcome to the first day of spring, and back to House Flipper on the Nintendo Switch. Hope everyone's doing well out there today. Yeah, I had my Whatnot show yesterday. I want to thank those who stopped by and checked out the random Japanese games I had available, and those who purchased, and those who just dropped in for a little bit. I appreciate this. I got it all shipped out this morning. It was a decent one. Not my biggest day for sales, but it was fine. I do plan on having another show within the next month, hopefully, kind of depending on when I can have another time of 2 to 3 days off in a row where I've got a little sweet spot where I can get everything ready to go and all that good stuff. Might be more of the same. I've got like 360 games, Japanese 360 games, and then Japanese Game Boy and Game Boy Advance games to sell as well. So probably gonna be doing that, like I said, within the next month or so. Hopefully within that time frame. Otherwise, we'll just have to wait and see when the next available time will be. But anyway, we're gonna just jump right into it today. Continuing on, I don't know exactly at what point the game's going to be like, alright, well, you've done enough of these, so go ahead and buy your first home and go from there. It kind of felt like they was doing like a tutorial type deal for a while, and then it was like, well, now you're on your own, so we'll just jump right into it. I know there's still several projects I could do, and they're not bad. It's just, probably after like the 6th or 7th time of having to paint someone's home, it's gonna get to be like, alright, when can I actually do something different? I guess I could check on the laptop to see if it says anything about like, well, let's see. Oh, I can actually do it now if I wanted to. I did not even realize that. Okay, so it does have housing here. Of course, you know, once you get lower down, then you got more expensive ones. Oh, and then the one I've got right now, which is my office. Can I even do anything to that? A simple and not so big house located in a nice neighborhood. There's one living room and a separate bathroom. Number of floors, 1, and it's tiny. Okay, so there's that. Oh wait, where do I... Oh, is that it? Okay. Because I was thinking there'd be something else in... Oh, maybe that's... I can't remember. Is that... Oh, on my tablet. Oh, right. So, buyers. But I don't know if it really has anything with them yet. Looking for a modern and stylish house. Buying houses for rent. So this is the type of guy that I'd probably sell my little shithole to, to be honest. I don't know if it's a case where I could even do that with this place, but it would make the most sense. Like a building for rent, just make it really nice and then sell it to him. That would give me more money that I could use to buy other properties. But getting ahead of myself, like I said, I don't think the game has even told me anything about, okay, well, you've done enough jobs, let's go ahead and buy your first house and work on it. So we'll just, yeah, like I said, keep doing these little side jobs here. So this one needs a necessary, well, like, I thought they were in order, then some others popped up, so I don't know if there's any particular order to EMRCCMJ. No, there's no order to it. It's just, so I couldn't even tell you like what ones were here before. Clean up house. Yeah, let's just jump with that one. Hello, a few days ago I bought a house for an exceptionally great price. The price was based upon 2 factors. For many months, no one was interested in buying a certain... and a certain unwanted guest decided to move in. I'm talking about a certain type of gentleman with his own shopping cart who moved in and stayed there for a few days before being found by police. This made a horrible mess in the short time of his stay. Trash everywhere, newspapers, liquid spills here and there, because of why the floor is sticky. I just hate the thought of the current state of the place. That's why I'm asking if you could clean up the house I just bought. I'd also ask if you could repair any electrical issues around the place. Alright, so this guy just has the money to buy a house, but then he wants to buy or hire someone to clean it up for him. Kind of a lazy son of a bitch, but we need money, so if we could charge it, well, I can't do that yet, but once we get to a point where I can start negotiating prices with some people like this, I might try to overprice or charge up the ass just to make them, pay up. Alright, so yeah, a lot of dirt cleanup here. Oh my god. So, yeah, a drifter or a vagabond or whatever you want to call him, decided to come in, basically, so surprisingly not a scenario of like a, oh gosh, what do they call them? There is a name for those people who, go into properties and basically hold the place hostage, like, it's gonna bother me for a while trying to think of what this name is, but if I can't think of it, I'm probably not gonna have to worry about it. Let me go down. Oh yeah, okay, so good thing I did check down here. More crap. Alright. So apparently I have a vacuum cleaner. That's not my vacuum cleaner. Oh, a pull-out vacuum cleaner. Alright. This is the most silent vacuum cleaner I've ever had. Alright, is that everything? Pieces of glass have been vacuumed. Alright, making sure there's nothing back there. Alright, we'll grab the old... Oh, there we go. Our wonderful, wonderful, like, magic broom. Alright, the electrical has been fixed. Oh, gross. Okay, let me get all this, the black mold cleaned up. What are you talking about? Shut up, tutorial. I know what I'm doing. So yesterday, after I had my Whatnot show, I started playing the big game that came out yesterday. And, of course, I mean the... Oh, I still have dirt down here. Oh, right there? So, yeah, I was playing the big game that came out that everyone's been talking about. That's possibly going to be like a Game of the Year contender. And, of course, I'm talking about the coin game on PlayStation 5. It's an interesting and fun little game. Of course, it's been out on PC for I don't know how long now. And it's jank, but it's just that kind of jank that I am into, where it's just, you know, so odd and weird. For those who don't know, the coin game, I guess initially it's kind of got like a story mode. It's survival mode type deal where it's like you're a kid, or a teen, or you know, a young adult, or something around the lines of that, living on a little island that's seen some pretty rough times. Basically, everything's being foreclosed. Everything's kind of shutting down. And you're living there with your... I don't know if it's like Nana or Grandma. And you've got an uncle that lives there as well, I think. But basically, like, what you're doing is you could go around this island, trying to earn money to help rejuvenate the town. Oh, there we go. Okay, this tiny little spot I was missing. Okay. So you could do all this stuff, like you could check dumpsters, you can do little jobs like mowing the yard for some people, you can babysit someone's kids, kind of like regular like teenager type jobs. Trying to figure out where this last dirt is gonna be, because it doesn't seem like I can open up the door to the shower. Unless there's like a tiny little spot hiding in one of these corners here. But you can like deposit money into your bank, and the money could be used for different things, like having a certain amount in your account. Your Nana will help out by like paying or buying like groceries for you and your I guess your pet animals. I'm not sure if they're your pets or her pets. You live in a house with like a gold or various fish and a goose named Gary. Oh. Oh, buying a new shower. Oh, okay. No problem. Alright. So it is kind of like a slice of life simulation type game. The main thing about it is that you're a human, but everyone else on the island are robots. So, like, your Nana's a robot, the kids that you're babysitting are robots, the guy who owns the pawn shop's a robot. The animals are real, so, like, one of the neighbors has got a small Dachshund that will run up to you and bark if you're trying to mow the yard. And with this survival mode, it has the added challenge of giving you like a stamina bar and a health bar. And because you're a teen, you've got a curfew, so every day you gotta make sure you're home by like 10 p.m. Which more times than not you're gonna be out of energy before that then anyway, so you want to make sure you're back before then. Assuming it's gonna have a case of like if something happens, you'll die, or it does have like some type of scenario, or it tells you like it's a survival mode, so it's like, all right, how many days can you survive? The main mode that it actually had, for people who just wanted to have fun, because the main emphasis with the game is that you could go to arcade and play virtual versions of actual arcade games. So it's gonna like a combination of different things like coin pushers, claw machines, stackers, basically any like classic arcade machine that you would play to earn tickets is what you would come across, and you can play them. You earn your tickets from those, and in the survival part of the game, what you would do is once you've unlocked the arcade, you could go in there and play the games to earn enough tickets to buy prizes, and you could keep the prizes for yourself, but the main deal is earning more money. So the pawn shop is going to be your main go-to spot to basically like get all of these things. Like every day there'll be certain deals. Like, okay, they're paying extra for the demand for the Rastafari banana giant plush that you could get at the arcade. Alright, where am I missing dirt? Is it like stuck in one of these corners here? I don't really see any spot. I could move stuff around. Let's, I guess, oh, wrong button. Oh, that's what it was. Okay, that's clear. I'll just go ahead and put you back. There you go. Alright, let's move you out of the way. Yeah, I don't know. Apparently that was fine. Will light let me see anything else? I might just have to leave that at 96% and just say, you know, screw it, we're good. But anyway, with oh, tiny little spot right there. Alright, we're good. With that birthday mode, all the places are available right off the bat. Like in the story mode or the survival mode, you actually, the money that you earn doing random stuff, you're supposed to be taking to the ATMs or the bank to deposit, and then you can, from the bank, you can deposit it towards certain things like, you know, opening up or, you know, reopening the arcade or reopening the mall, reopening the carnival. So yeah, there's carnival games there too. So yeah, all this different stuff that you're supposed to do. And it's all about earning money, making money. Oh, wrong button. I'm an electrician now, apparently. I'm sure it's all safe. And it's like, yeah, it's a little island, but it does have, you know, a lot to it. So like the regular arcade, it's gonna have like your, you know, Freddy Fazbear type deal where it's like a mascot animatronic show. Not as creepy as Freddy, but well, depending on how you see it. If you think like moving Rastafari banana plush, and let's see, like a foam finger or foam hand are creepy, then yeah, it's gonna be creepy. But for the most part, it's really not bad. There's also another bigger arcade that's gonna have your laser tag and go-karts in it. There's a water park that you could do stuff at, and the carnival that's got not only like rides and carnival games like your your floating rubber ducks and using a BB gun type deal to shoot this little piece of paper that's got a red star on it, and you got to have the red star completely gone. And like with the nice thing with the birthday mode is that you start off with $300, where in the main game you start off with like $2.50, so basically nothing. And at every major place there is a cash grab machine, so you go inside, the money flies around with a wind turbine blowing everything around, and you're just trying to catch the money. Depending on how good you are, you could get like up to $50, and you can do it as many times as you want. That's another perk to that. And then, like this Uncle Phil that's supposedly in the game, if you run out of money, I haven't seen him yet. I'm not sure where he's supposed to be, but apparently you can ask him, and he's supposed to be like filthy rich, so he would give you, because it's your birthday, he would give you money. And yeah, the birthday mode is basically just free roam. You can do whatever you want. Don't have to worry about, having or making sure that you are home before dark, or making sure you're not starving to death. And of course, with the game, you besides trying to spend money to reinvigorate the town, you can purchase stuff for yourself. Like, I think in the survival mode, you start off with like bicycle, and then you can purchase a golf cart, and then eventually get like a. Is there something on one of the chairs here? Oh, I see it now. All right. Oh, and I'm missing a room. Ah. I think you can eventually work up to buying like the guy who owns the pawn shop in town has a used Lamborghini that he's trying to sell, and so if I think you could eventually buy it off of him. So yeah, like I said, it's surprisingly got a lot going. The ones that you can get tickets off of, it's a really, really fun game. The only downside would be, basically just it's it looks like an older PC game. It controls like one. The controls are pretty, like I said, jank. Been a couple times where I've been trying to do stuff and like either the button commands aren't inputting, or something is going on where it's like nothing's working the way it's supposed to. So I usually have to well, it hasn't crashed on me yet, which is surprising, but it will. You'd have to bring up your, you have a smartwatch that's basically your hub that's got your stats and your map and your inventory. So if you bring that up and exit out of it, that usually fixes most stuff, but it's probably gonna be one of those deals where it's like, at least I'm hoping that the game just came out yesterday, so I don't see them doing anything too terribly soon, but hopefully within 99%. I thought I got everything. Oh, it says there's one. Oh, wait. Oh. Okay. Now we're done. $7,000 to clean up that mess. If the guy wants to pay it, that's on him. But yeah. Hopefully at some point it will get updated. I started off playing the birthday mode. It's really fun. I did basically find a nice little trick to do to more or less make, or get a couple $100s at a time over not a long amount of time, depending on how finicky it wanted to be. It might take 10 to 15 minutes. One of the coin pusher games at the first arcade, besides the coins that are in there, they've got little dominoes or dice or something, objects in there that are worth usually $1 or $2.50, and then they've got $5 bills in there, and then I'm assuming it was supposed to be a $1 bill or a $10 bill, but they're $100 bills, and they're usually right up near the front. And I've checked it a couple times where it's I leave the arcade and immediately go back in, and it resets everything in there, and it's back again. So, playing this coin pusher a couple times, and I end up getting, $200. So, like I said, starting off the birthday mode with $300, and more or less by the time I got done with my first little playthrough for it, had $1,300, so $1,000 from stuff like that. Okay, I'm gonna do, I see all these other ones where it's okay, clean up paint. So garage. Hi, I bought a new car, but there's so much trash I cannot fit into my garage. Could you please clean out my garage so I have somewhere to park? P.S. If you wash my car, I'll pay you extra. Alright, we could do that. I didn't know I was playing car wash simulator, but sure. Speaking of car wash, that was one of the things. Oh wait, where is the car? There is no car. Oh, there it is. Why do you put it in here? It's filthy. Alright, no, whatever. But yeah, it's like... Before that, I was playing that gas station simulator. That came out on the PlayStation 4, which was another one that had been on the PC for a while. It is a prime example of what a good simulator game should be. It's fun. It can be overwhelming if if you get in over your head, but it's not like it's like really punishing, I guess. Like in the beginning of the game, there's a deal about, well, if you get a loan and you don't get it paid off in time, some big biker brute comes and knocks you out. And it's like, yeah, that happens, but that's part of the tutorial. So it's like, okay, well, it's just showing you what's gonna happen, but it doesn't like give you a game over or anything like that. So it's not the end of the world. And of course, the main thing is like just the time that it takes to get everything done, which could seem like quite a bit, but well, in the PC version, there is a little trick that you could do to basically get infinite money, which helps speed up the process, because usually it's a case of you're just working, trying to earn enough money to purchase your next upgrade for the gas station. And it's kind of funny that an exploit that was found on the PC version, but there is one in the PS4 version, which is not only a lot easier, but you could do to get there's a trophy in the game called Impossible, where in that tutorial, like what happens in the tutorials that the uncle talks about paying off a loan, and it's, starting off, you're barely making like $100 in like maybe a few $100 in a day. So, something like that. And then in this tutorial, the loan is $5,000 that you're supposed to be paying off within like 3 hours or something like that. So something impossible, like the trophy says, but you get the trophy if you manage to do that. And the exploit that you could do to get infinite money can be done in that tutorial, so you could do that and get the trophy for it. And I didn't do it, or I didn't actually think about looking up to see if there was an exploit until I can't remember. I know I was well into the game, like the main game, before I ended up doing it. 78% dirt. Oh, stuff on the ceiling. Was there still more trash? Alright, well, I'm not going to worry about it right now. Let me just finish cleaning up all of this. Oh, am I seeing... Oh, there's like a whole other... Ah, son of a bitch. Alright, yeah, we'll get to that eventually. Is this vehicle all cleaned off? We're not washing it, we're just using our magic broom on it. But it's nice. It's getting the job done. Alright. So yeah, I did end up using the exploits when I was like... I technically beat the game, because at one point, you don't like 100% everything, but it's like once you've gotten the majority of stuff already started and underway, your uncle will call and just say, alright, well, whenever you can, just pay off the loan and we'll call it even. And by then, you are making enough money that $5,000, if you don't earn it within a day, you will have it paid off within like 2 or 3 days. Usually, it's not too bad. What am I missing? I was gonna say, it's probably another one of those stupid things where it's like there's a tiny, tiny little spot hiding like there. Oh, these are bad tires. Okay. But there is still something like right in here. Well, let me clean this window, then I'll worry about it. But anyway, I'm kind of going off topic here because I was talking about car wash. So you do own a car wash in the gas station simulator game at some point, and it's interesting because it's another thing that was probably like unintended that got left in the game. It's like right here. But I don't know if it's up above or down below. Oh, there. Got it. And then apparently one more, like right here. I wouldn't think that would be considered part of it. Alright, well, let me go in here, start cleaning up this. Oh, I gotta pick up this? God damn it. Alright, let me get rid of the trash first. And we can start picking up crap off the floor and putting it up on these shelves eventually. Again, I got sidetracked, and this was not talking about the gas station part. You start off with just a simple, like, janky one with, you know, your sprayer and hose that you're supposed to go and clean up yourself. But it's got very bad pressure. So you end up going down into the sewer system and finding out that, you know, the place where the mechanics of the gas station or the car wash part are stored, it collects trash. And initially what you're doing is there's a alligator in there that you throw the trash bags at, feeding him and getting rid of the trash. And you know, it's got janky controls, kind of like, you know, this and Coin Game and all that. So when you're trying to do the car wash part, trying to clean everything. Like there's the button to press and hold to spray water, and then you got a little indicator that will highlight the dirt. And that's probably the worst part about it because, well, the part that was kind of like probably overlooked in the, at least the console part of the game, in the base game, there's been times where I was cleaning a car, like barely getting started on the back of it, like getting one of the taillights cleaned off, and then automatically it says, "Oh, I'm done," or yeah, the customer's like, "Oh, thanks," and they leave. They've paid you and basically acted like you've 100% completed it without really doing anything. And that was fine, because there's times in the game where you're supposed to like complete these certain objectives before you can upgrade the car wash to the next level, and it usually consists of your typical things like serving 100 customers at the register, fueling 50 cars, washing 20 vehicles at the car wash, repairing so many vehicles, all that, like all these little things. Okay, it's saying the rest of it's around here, so is it just random spots that I just need to hit? I almost need like one of these to stand on. So yeah, eventually you can upgrade your car wash to the point where it's an automatic car wash, so you don't have to do it, which is good because you can hire employees to do things for you, like manning the register, filling up cars with gas. The only thing that they cannot do is work the car wash. You have to do that yourself. So you're the one that's going to have to man the car wash anytime someone's wanting it washed. But like I said, in the main game, just a little deal where it's like, it doesn't happen all the time, but more times than not, you only do like a fraction of what you're supposed to do, and then the game's just like, alright, that's good enough, you're done. Now there's a expansion, or a new location that they added within the last year or so, that is the island. So you also have boats that you have to fill up with gas, and you're basically beachside, a little tropical island, and there's you could say like a volcano god that you have to appease, basically making sure all the customers are happy, making everything or getting everything done in a timely manner and all that stuff, and basically doing all this. If you don't, the gods become angry and the the volcano erupts. I don't really know what else I'm missing here. I'm just gonna say that it's probably good enough. Like every other spot that I'm looking at, it's like I cannot see anything that I could be missing. Like, if I look on the little mini map in the upper right corner, it's showing that everything's good. So yeah, I'm just gonna say we're done. But in that one, it seems like your to-do list before you can upgrade your car wash again, or your gas station again, is that much worse, or that much more tedious. And the car wash part in it is a whole lot worse. Like, you basically have to get 99.9% of the vehicle clean before it says you're done. And it, like, most of the other tasks that you do in the game, like manning the register, fueling up vehicles, repairing vehicles even, depending on how quick you are, it could take anywhere from like 5 seconds to a minute, maybe 2. That might be pushing it, but the car wash, there's been times where I was trying to do that, and it would take at least 5 minutes for me to do one vehicle. And I'm at the point in the game now, before I can unlock the automatic car wash, I have to wash 75 cars. I think it's 75. I could be wrong. I know the last one I did was, maybe it's 45. Okay, so maybe not that bad, but still 40 some vehicles. The last one I did was 20, and that took hours to do, just because they don't all show up at the same time. So you might have one show up, and then you're doing other stuff, and then maybe after a while someone else shows up. But it is just brutal that, you know, the little exploit that was in the original game did not carry over to the island, so you I keep doing these cleaning jobs, which I don't mind. It's fun. It's like, you know, $5,000 to $7,000 just to clean up shit. I'm okay with that. Good morning. I'm an elderly person. I've been renting out apartments to students for a few years now. Unfortunately, this year I had a bit of bad luck. I came across a rather uncultured tenants. They weren't paying on time, so I decided to check on them. As soon as I entered the apartment, my jaw fell to the floor. The entire place was a mess. Energy drinks all over the place. Foil, noodles, grime everywhere. Probably some bodily fluids. And they were just laying around the kitchen and playing their computer stuff. I warned them I'd have them evicted if they didn't pay, so they did just that. However, the money they paid me was from selling the radiators on a scrapyard. They got rid of the furniture and brought in what seemed like half of the yard dump. And they still had the audacity to ask for the deposit back. I'm too old to have to deal with the mess they made. Please, I'd ask you to clean it up. Sure. Like I said, college students, probably very disgusting in there. But yeah, I decided that I was basically, I kind of want to go for the platinum trophy in the gas station simulator game, because I've been enjoying it. It's like one of those games, like, for the first time in a while where I've played a game that, you know, even when I was at work, I was like openly excited to get home so I could play it some more. Like, being able to, like, doing all this work, ordering more stuff so I can get the next big upgrade that's going to help make things run a lot more smoothly and, you know, earn more money. Like, kind of an incremental type game, which those are really fun too. Oh, am I supposed to paint the room? Oh, it does say paint. Okay, no problem. We can do that. Because, yeah, this is kind of like a gaudy color. Okay, that is good. I need to... Oh, is there still more trash? Oh, probably the poster. There we go. Not everyone's cup of tea. Like, the last person's garage had that hanging up, but he doesn't want that in here. So, yeah, I want to platinum the game. There's a few trophy, or there's, yeah, a few of the trophies in the game that I'm not sure if I'll be able to do. Like, there's one for, like, a little RC racing game that you can play that you're supposed to beat a certain time. And with janky controls, it's going to be kind of tricky to see if I could pull it off or not. Couple other ones, like basically getting your gas station maxed out, like having everything done, or I guess the big one right now is being a 10-star gas station, basically having, you know, overall good reviews and a high number of customers. And I think I'm on like 7 or 8 right now, but that last level upgrade I got probably took me a few hours, to be honest. It felt like it was a while before I actually got it. I know there's stuff in the end game that you purchase that's supposed to help increase your popularity or your stats to be able to level up that, so that might help me achieve that, which would be nice. Okay, yeah, paint. I gotta remember I did unlock something, so I need to, like a new perk, so I need to check what that is after a bit. But yeah, it's like certain things like that, and then like the stuff for the, like the main game, and then like the island add-on. You know, gonna take a little while to do, and because the coin game was coming out, and I knew I wanted to start playing that as soon as it came out. I don't know why. I just felt like that was one that I wanted to play, probably because I like arcades. Like, maybe not as much as I used to, but like, you know, a fan of games where you could win your tickets on, and then your claw machines. And then, of course, it's basically like this little open world island where you can go around, you can buy fireworks, you can, you know, drive on the roads in a golf cart. And more stuff that I didn't even know that you could do, like the carnival was the main thing. Like you can go to this carnival and you know, play the carnival games and go on these rides. The only downside is that I found out that there's achievements or trophies connected to that, where you basically play, like, to get all of them, you'll have to play all the carnival games 500 times. Like, you know, you don't have to play every single one 500 times, but overall, playing 500 carnival games and riding 500 rides, which sounds insane. I don't know exactly how long that sort of thing would even take, but it could make for an interesting challenge. Like I said, the game only came out yesterday, so most of those trophies are still to the point where it says no one has achieved that yet. And yeah, the survival mode I think will be an interesting one to play through. Once I can get the first arcade unlocked, might determine how good or bad it goes. Because those coin pushers I was saying that had the $100 bills in them. If I start off every day just going over to that, getting $100 from that, and then also earning a bunch of tickets that I can use to get prizes that I can sell at the pawn shop, can pretty much earn money fairly quickly. And there are trophies connected to the game where it's like you're basically revitalizing the little town by putting money into all these different businesses, and then eventually buying your golf cart, your van, your Lamborghini. Alright. So now I need a radiator. I'm assuming I need to buy one. Oops. Does it need to be a big one or just a regular size one? Let's see. Yeah, let's do that. Because it's not a big room. If this is like a living room, I'd probably see about getting the big radiator, but just for this one. And this is just one room of the house. Alright. We're good here. Oh, is there dirt in this hallway? Oh, maybe on the welcome mat. No. Oh. Right there. That was it. I already see, like, there's 2, 3, 4. This is gonna be a big nightmare. There we go. Bad news bears. Yeah, these are not energy drinks, old man. These are full-on beer. Like, actually, these are mostly wine bottles. So you had some fancy drunks in here. Did he want... Okay, at least I don't have to paint this room. That's good. There we go. Alright, let me close this, if I can. So I can start cleaning up the dirt. So yeah, I've basically entered that phase where I've been playing like these, I've been watching different videos of people playing sim games. Not even just recently, it's been for a little while, but the one that really got me back into wanting to play those sim games was that TCG Card Shop Simulator that's available PC and I think Xbox Game Pass. As of right now, it's not available, as far as I know, on like PlayStation or Switch. I don't know if it's one that will eventually come out on those or not. I really hope so, because just that one seemed like a fun one where you're running your own trading card shop, so you could order boxes of trading cards to sell, and then going in and opening up your own packs. Obviously being a card collector, getting that serotonin satisfaction feeling of opening up packs and pulling a very rare expensive card. Always a nice feeling. Oh yeah, there's radiators in all of these rooms, and they just jacked everything. Wait, that wasn't even a radiator. That was a freaking sink that they took out. All right, get the rest of the dirt in here. There are trading card game simulators available on like PS5 and Switch, but they are knockoff versions of that. You can tell because it's got that disgusting AI slop, thumbnail art that just screams that it's not real. Alright, let me get the towel radiator first. I did not know that this was a thing. So I don't know if it's like you actually hang your towels on it and it's supposed to help dry them. Alright, and then sink. Gotta get rid of that. Okay, that's kitchen. That looks like a very fancy bathroom sink. Actually, this is just a little bit more. Let's go with it. Yeah, that looks nice. It's cleaned up. Ah, there we go. Where else? I feel like there's another spot. Oh, it was right here. Oh, is that what I need to do? I need to... Okay, that helps. If I just let go, if I hover over it, it'll say, like, what spot needs cleaned. Alright. Magic broom. Oh, up here. Alright, that's all good. So, like, I know all those simulator games really blew up in popularity during early 2020s with COVID and pandemic and being locked down for a little while. You know, people just wanting something to do. Of course, video games were a big gateway during that time, and it was nice, like, having the games like that where it's like, okay, well, I'm pretending I'm working a job. Alright, so we need to go back to Radiator. Alright. Oh, and that reminds me, thank you, game. Go back in here, check my skill points. Oh, I got a few now. Alright, so Handyman. I have not done anything with tiling and paneling yet. I don't even know if I've done anything with plastering, so let's just do the mounting. Okay. Order requirements. I am still gonna try to go for everything, so let's go with negotiations now. Cleaning. Yeah, I need that penetrating vision. I need to see that dirt. I want to get it cleaned. Alright. Thank you, game. Alright, so this room is done. This room is done. Let's go in here. Oh, goody, another filthy, disgusting bathroom. Trash has been removed. Clean the window next. Alright, now I need the magic broom that cleans everything. Let's get this door closed so I can get behind it. Yeah, you'd think, unless I got them set up differently, where it's like I was supposed to do the top missions first, for like this tutorial, because like I said, I don't think I've done anything with plastering or tiles yet, which seems like something I will need to do eventually for, like, you know, your bathrooms, your kitchens in the game. Okay, so we're missing, it says mounting, so there's a radiator. What else are we needing? That looks good. Or is it a new toilet? Oh, a washer. Okay. So they even stole the washer. What bastards. Oops. Nope, not that. I need... Whoops. I need this one. Oh, never mind. I was right the first time. Dang it. Back there. No. Back. Oh, I was on the wrong deal. There we go. There we go. And then washer. Alright, opening the back for some reason. Oh, is this like mounting brackets? Or maybe, oh, maybe it was stuff to keep it stabilized during transportation, so that way it didn't, jumble around and fall apart. That would make sense. Alright. That is good. That looks like it's going to be a big mess. Let's go in here next. I wonder, like, how much I am going to end up getting paid in the end from this old man for basically cleaning up after these college kids. Okay, so that was all of that. So now I need to... we'll clean the windows. Okay, there we go. Still don't see the dirt there. Alright. Now, magic broom. I'll probably need to get the next broom upgrade, which I think is just a mop after this, but it'll probably... oh, actually, let's take a look. That might be it right there. Ultra Hyper... that's not the right way to spell that. Ultra Hyper Mop 2018. It's a Swiffer. But it's apparently a nice Swiffer. Oh, there we go. Again, I need to just stop for a moment and then hover over spots to see if it says press and hold to clean. Up in this corner? Oh, I see it. There we go. That was being pretty clever. Alright, new radiator. I was kind of hoping that eventually I'll be able to just hold one button the entire time and this whole assembly sequence will just swing or fly by like that. I'm not going to worry too much about reorganizing everything, making sure it's all nice and tidy. He mainly just wanted things clean, and that's what I'm going to do. Alright. This is going to be the big one, but I think I'm going to... yeah, this is a smaller room, so let's clean that up first before we do anything else. Oh my gosh, so much trash. And yeah, the one plus that this has over a car wash simulator is that I just press a button and it all goes away. I don't have to worry about filling up a trash bag, having that trash full, and then having to take that out. And this actually is a lot quicker too. That's nice. Oh, right there. There we go. Alright, one more window to clean. And I realized I got a new squeegee too, so that's nice. Yeah, I think probably one of the big things to do first before I purchase a new or a home to renovate is get all my perks, if not all of them bought, at least have most of them bought, so that way I can jump in and do this a lot easier. Like clean up, paint, especially the painting. That's gonna be the one that's gonna take the longest, which is kind of why I'm procrastinating doing another painting job, even though I just said that I kind of need to have more practice doing painting, so I can basically just go over one wall and yeah, one wall painted. Hopefully that's one thing that I can eventually do. I kind of tired of like this whole thing of, okay, one small, or like one section, two section, three section, oh, gotta get more paint. One section, two section, three section, oh, more paint. I could technically finish up now, but I don't think the old man would be too happy if it's like the one important room in the house, being the kitchen, still looked like a freaking mess. Yeah, all the bottles, all these energy drinks. Good God. It's like, there's one thing about, like, there's two sides to it, like, landlords and those who rent out places. There's, the bad side that everyone usually sees, where it's like, okay, it's this guy who's basically, a tiny little place and charging thousands of dollars a month to live there. So, people are just barely making by. And then there's the other side where it's like you got tenants, or, your people who are renting out the place, that leave it in such a massive mess that, it's just so disgusting. It's like, I guess the type of people that, they put down their security deposit, and it's like, well, definitely not going to see that. Alright, I think that is it. Besides using the amazing Swiffer duster to glance over everything and have all the dirt and grime just, evaporate. Alright, I am missing one, actually a couple different spots. Oh, couch. And then above the door, maybe? Nope, right here. There we go, all gone. Alright, clean the window. Then we got one more radiator to install. This one will probably need a large radiator, since it's a bigger room. I would imagine. I'll have to see. Alright. Let's go in here. We'll go back. And big radiator. Okay. And we are 100% done. And not a good, well, compared to the last place, that like the garage that we did, not the best amount of money. But, you know, nearly 7,000, that's, I shouldn't complain about that. As long as well, what I spent on paint and all the radiators, definitely not that much. So, it's all good. Okay. Do we do a painting job? I've been, you know, skimming over this one each time. Necessary extra bathroom. So that's gonna be, I'm assuming, building walls and all that. So let's check it out. Let's see what it says. If it will let me. There we go. Good morning. I bought a big house in which a second bathroom is desperately needed. I realized this after only a week of living here and I cannot stand it anymore. There's a room next to the kitchen that is perfect for a bathroom and probably even has the appropriate connections. Oh, you also need to paint the walls in the bedrooms. Greetings at the end. Alright, Eric Kymel. Okay, so painting bedrooms, and the room is already there. It's just basically putting everything in and installing it, so that's gonna be fine. So that's a nice little project. I don't know if I want to do the bedrooms first or the actual job at hand. The painting might be the thing to do. We'll see. What do I... Oh, this will be my introduction to plastering. Okay. So... yeah, let's do the painting first. I don't know at what point I feel like I modify walls. What do you... Oh, are we tearing out a wall? What? Okay, well, I found the room they want to use for the bathroom, so maybe I should just do this first. Alright, so these need to go. So, I do have a resell tool. Boom. Boom. We'll close this for now. Right. Wall tiles and... Oh, so we are doing our introduction to the tiles in here. Okay, so I probably better do that first before I try anything else. Ceramic wall tiles gray. Ceramic tiles gray. Okay. So let's go into our shop. We'll do the wall tiles. Do we do wall tiles first or do from the ground up? I can't remember what would be the ideal. I feel like if we do the ceramic tiles and then everything up top, we're going to be cleaning that. Okay, ceramic wall tiles gray. We'll do that. Gray. Oh. Which of these? Oh, here we go. Wait, where'd it go? Ceramic wall tiles gray. Oh. How many am I gonna need? We'll start with 5. Alright. So far, so good. Sure, we'll cover up these holes. Okay, I'm just that skilled that I can do it that way. I didn't realize this was gonna take so long. I was kind of hoping it'd be like the painting, but I guess it's its own separate category, so that would explain it. Well, I guess if we're gonna be doing a nice bathroom for these people, we're gonna make it, well, as nice as possible. Oh, that's the shower, so I don't need to do that one. I don't think. Let me see if I could do the one next to the door here. Because, yeah, it's like, why would you put a shower over that? Oh. Maybe I do. Oh, okay. Well, let's just keep continuing. There's that. I think it's gonna be a nice little bathroom by the time we're done. So yeah, I think that does make me feel like this is where what I should have been doing, like just doing the top job each time I check the emails, because it'd be more or less like an introduction to the next thing I would do for, you know, building a home. So you gotta put tiles in your bathroom, and I'm assuming the next one's gonna be like doing stuff in the kitchen. I'm halfway done. That's just on the walls. Then we gotta do the floors, and then I was gonna say, oh yeah, these ones specifically said walls, so I gotta do all these, and then we gotta buy enough for the floors. And we got, besides a mirror, we got the bathroom, the sink, and the shower. They've already got a radiator in here, so that works out. Then the thing about the walls, though, I'm not sure what that means, like modifying those walls. Am I just... The red, I feel like from the last one I did, the red means using my sweet, awesome sledgehammer I got to break down walls. So yeah, I could definitely do that. And I like that I don't have to take off the, or uninstall the radiator just so I could put in the tiles and then reinstalling the radiator. It's like, I'm so good I could just work around it. So yeah, this is definitely a nice little, like, shut off your mind game. You know, as long as you know, like, the one project that you're doing, and as long as you know what steps you're supposed to do for it, you can more or less just do it while talking, whether it be about, current topics or just random. Alright. Just a little bit more. I'm assuming I gotta do it up on these two. Okay, the percentage did not go up for that, so probably not, but I bought them, might as well use them. Of course, the other thing that's going to be interesting about this is there an actual end game to this, or is this one of those things where it's like you could play for, a stupidly long amount of time and then be like, okay, I think I've basically done everything I can in this game. I'm a millionaire. I've got all my perks maxed out. Okay, so let's use the resell tool. Just go ahead. I wasn't too far off. I wasn't sure if it'd be like 4 or 5 deals of them, and they weren't expensive. That's the nice thing. Okay, so now we need ceramic floor tiles gray. I'm assuming that. And we'll do like 3 of these. Oh, these are wall tiles. It didn't say they were. Alright. Wasting money. Oh, I guess it did say walls right there. Okay. Ceramic tiles gray. Floor tiles. There we go. That looks better. Oh. Oh, okay. This is actually good. Boom. Oh, that's what I want to do. I want to be like, okay, pop, drag, pop. So much easier. Okay, so now we need... Okay, let's unscrew this, and then we will buy our shower to put in here. Alright. Back. Mountable shower. And I did just notice that it did say something about the, like, plumbing components, so depending on, like, if I completely gutted a house and put in a new, like, a room that was not originally meant for any kind of plumbing, that I would have to buy all that stuff. Alright, there is our shower, looking nice. I'm assuming this is for the... Is that the sink? Yeah. So we'll buy a sink. Might get another one like I put in the... What's it, the college one? Like a nice, like... Yeah, fancy one like that. Or should I go... Let's go an old-fashioned one like that. Well... Yeah, fuck it. Let's go. Does that say bathroom? Yep. Alright, and let's match the color. We'll go... gray. Yeah, there we go. And then... toilet. Yeah, let's go with a flatty. Oh, that was easy. Alright, nice. Oh, mirror. I gotta... Where the... Oh, right, like above the sink here, I imagine. Alright, we'll buy a mirror, and then we're done with the bathroom. Mirror. What is... Quaisdren. Gray. Oops. Wait, is that not what they want? It's a mirror. Or they just want a flat out mirror. Yeah, okay. I should have known. Mirror. Gray. Alright. Before I do that, let me go back into here. Boom. Alright. Now we'll buy it. There we go. Doesn't look right, but... Actually, yeah, it doesn't look right, but it says it's what they wanted, so that's... Unless they didn't even want it there, but that's where it's going. But yeah, nice little bathroom. Alright, now to modify these walls. I guess I'll see if I can sell the door. Boom. And then, what was it, this door? Boom. Alright. And... Oops. Let's... Oh. No. I had it right the first time. Demolition. Okay. Bam. How far in can I go? Oh, I probably did too much on that side. We'll see. Okay, that's what they wanted. And then check on this side. Alright. Smash. 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 And smash. Oh wait. Was there more? Like this? Smash. Okay. I guess that's what they wanted. Oh. Smash. Alright, so what rooms are we... Oh, I was like, what is... Ooh. Well, it said that that's what they wanted. Or am I supposed to smash this again? Let me smash it again. Smash. 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 Alright. Okay, now let's check. Alluring lavender. Ew. Alluring lavender and light lavender. Oh, bright lavender. I can't read. Okay. Lavender. I can't spell lavender, apparently. Let's... There we go. Alluring. One can. And... bright. One can. Okay. So the bright, I'll do... the two side walls here, and then the alluring, I'll do those two walls. So I gotta sneeze 1 second. Excuse me. Alright. Okay. Did I goof up the walls I'm looking at? No. Okay. So we'll start with this wall. Alright, there's one. Am I gonna have to move some shit? Alright, jump on the bed. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to move some stuff. Unless I can stand on my paint. Yeah. Just need enough to finish this. Alright, 2 more spots. Cannot tell if I'm on it or not. Yeah. Okay. That's it for those. I probably should sell this one just so I don't accidentally use it again. Alright. And then just this back wall here. Alright. It looks nice. I just need to find the next bedroom. That's a bathroom. Sky blue. Alright. I bought two, you stupid game. There. Why can't I... Like, it's a freaking bed. I should be able to move freely on top of it. Ah, so finicky. Alright, jumping on the bed again. Oh, that's probably was getting stuck on the stupid chandelier on the ceiling. Oh, come on. It's like, yeah, the accent colors are like having a room two different colors can be nice, but just having one simple color like this, it's like, this just feels a lot nicer. Alright, what am I... Oh, tiny little sliver right there. Forgot it. Alright, resell tool. Get some money back on those. Alright. Is there another bedroom? No. That's an office. Okay. Oh, it is a bedroom. Sleepy blue. Alright. Alright, one there, one there. This room might have been small enough that I didn't need 2 buckets, but just to be safe. Just pump paint directly into the pull of this thing, and then make it so much quicker and easier. Just never-ending supply of paint in the roller. Alright, and we are done. Let me just go ahead and sell those buckets. Got a little bit from them. And, you know, for painting 3 bedrooms and making a brand new bathroom for them, you know, about $8,500. Pretty good. Alright. Eventually I'll have to... well, once I have the perks for it, like having my perks maxed out for painting, I will probably go in and do something for... yeah, let me work on the plastering. But, yeah, this little office, if I can eventually, you know, sell this off, I think it would be a nice, well, make sure it looks decent. Like, the outside definitely needs, like, these doors need fixed, these need replaced. But at least make it look somewhat habitable. Alright, a bathroom and home workshop. Hello, my grandma who lived with us passed away last year. Her room has been standing empty for many months, and together with my husband we decided to rebuild it. My husband needs a tool room, and I dream of an extra bathroom, because although our house is not small, there's only 1 bathroom in it. Kids are growing and more can be difficult when you can't use a bathroom because someone's in it. Please remove all items from grandma's room. Build a wall dividing into 2 rooms. The existing bathroom, which is exactly above the grandmother's room. Oh, the existing bathroom is exactly above the grandmother's room, so you should be able to mount everything in the new bathroom. I would like to paint this new bathroom to be elegant and functional. Choose bright tiled color, or choose bright tiled and cover all walls. Can I? So it's like a 2-bedroom house? Or not 2-bedroom, 2-story house. Okay. So how in the hell did a house like this only have 1 bathroom in it? Alright, so... is this Gram's room? Or wait. Oh yeah, I think it is. This was Gram's room. So... remove... modify. So, are we just selling everything? Oh, yep, we are. Nice. Already making money. So is this the part that's supposed to be the bathroom well then? What? Okay, so yeah, this is the part that's gonna be the bathroom, so we need to finish putting in the walls. Yeah. So let me get out my wall builder. Oh, okay. Alright, the walls are done. So before I start going in and doing the tiles and all that, I'm gonna go use the restroom real quick, so we'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Okay, so 5 different deals to mount in here, but she wants it all tiled in it. She wants it bright. So let me I guess we'll go in to the wall tiles section and see what we got. Okay, so building. Do I could build 3 walls at once? Could be 5 walls. Could build a max amount of walls in a line. Let's do this one. The built wall is already painted. Or well, I guess part of that I don't really think I don't know. Or do I want just a faster building? Well, let's do 3 walls at once. Okay. We need tiles. Bathroom. Never mind. That's Or is it under here? No. Oh, walls. That's probably what I want. Wall tiles. Something bright. Light green seems like it'd be nice, but not for a bathroom. Light blue, maybe? That purple looks nice, but again, for a bathroom, I don't know. Yeah, white tiles. I think that's just gonna be as good as anything, to be honest. Alright. Again, not entirely sure how many I'm gonna need, so I'll just get like 5. Just to be on the safe side. Okay, there we go. And then the plaster... Where is my plaster? Wait, seriously, where is it? Oh, what? Excuse me. Well, I'm not putting that in this room. Alright. Okay. Does that say Ellen? ELLAN? Let's see what it says. ELLAN. Okay. Okay. One. Two. Oh wait, it did not say it wanted another one of those. Dang it. Oh, well, never mind. It's 2 garage shelves. Okay. Garage shelf. So 2 of these. That can be done. Maybe away from the electrical outlet just in case he needs to use it. Boom. Boom. Standard desk. I'm half-assing this. Alright, desk. Standard desk. Oops. So that's everything in this room, right? Since I did such a really shit job, let's see. That, I imagine, would probably be better over here, so let me grab you. Oops. Let's put you there for now. You over here. Yeah, I'll put you like over here. And then you in front of it. Like so. And then, yeah, the two shelves. Put like here. They didn't even say anything about wanting the wall that I put in painted, so I guess I'll just leave it. Alright, it's shitty, but it's done. And it's adjacent to the garage, so I guess we're calling it good. And then in this bathroom here, place object carpet round. Okay, so am I not doing anything with the tiling then? Because I thought she said she wanted tiling done. I don't fucking know. Okay. Buy a shower and mount it here. Alright. Yeah, it's like it'd be like these ones are okay when it's like it's doing a couple at a time, but I'm hoping it's just to a point where it's like, okay, hold A to do all the assembly. Alright. Bathroom done. Or shower done. The toilet right next to the shower? Really? Alright. I'll just do a standard. Okay, a washer here. Well, it doesn't seem like they want me to do it. Let me get rid of them then. Wasted money on this shit. Dumb bastards don't know what they want. Alright. Alright, that's in place. Then we need... oh, a bathtub. Okay. And we'll just go... basic bathtub. And then what else am I missing? Okay, so I'm not supposed to go there, apparently. That is, oh, sink. Yeah, I'll just go with this one. Sure. Okay, and it says carpet round. Maybe I'm just supposed to do wall tiles. I didn't really pay it. No, that's what I thought was the wall tiles, but she acted like she didn't want that. I don't know. Okay, round. Carpet round. Sure. Toilet paper holder. And let's just go toilet again. All right. And that's 100%. So I like the thing about the whole tiling. It's like, I don't know what you wanted. Apparently it's not part of the job. I've got $10,000. I'm calling it good. So fuck you. I'm out. Leaving the door unlocked, or leaving the door wide open for anyone to come in. It's open game. Have at it, people. All right, so not too far off from 100,000. So I think I will do one more job for today before I call it. Ooh, a little dirty. Let me clean that up. Yes. All right. Help to clean big house, please. Hi there. After the death of my beloved wife, I sold our house as it brings back so many memories I cannot cope with. I have decided to buy a new house and it requires some work. It needs cleaning and new radiators. It's too much work for me and I don't have the strength. I would like to move out of my old house as soon as possible, as it's too painful to live here. My 2 daughters will be living with me and would like their rooms to be painted their favorite color, bright blue. Please try to arrange everything quickly. Kind regards, Jack Rubens. Alright, so cleaning, radiators, and sky blue rooms. Shouldn't be too bad. Alright. Alright, first room. Is this one that needs to be, yep, blue, but that says sleepy blue. Alright, close. Got a couple things to clean up. You gotta make those car noises while you're cleaning windows, otherwise it does not get clean. Just a little fun tip there for you. Oh, is this introducing like different like styles? Because oh no, never mind. There's a paint. I was thinking maybe I had to switch to a different like style. Like this one's cleaning and painting, and then there's one that's demolition and rebuilding. No, I'm just dumb. All right, we'll buy a radiator. Radiator. And I need a bed solid. Okay. Okay. Oh, that was all the cleaning I need to do. Okay. So let's do Sleepy Blue. Might buy 2 buckets. Oops. Might not need them both, but just in case. All right. I'll just go ahead and sell what I've got, and I'll buy some more. Okay, so I need a bed solid. Oops, I hit the wrong button. All right. We'll go like a floral. I was thinking that was a floral pattern. That is not. Yeah, we'll go with that. Yep. Ew, yellow mattress. Yeah, that looks nice. There we go. Computer desk. Gosh darn it, hit the wrong button. Alright. Desk. Computer desk. And yeah, let's go with like a cherry red colored one. That looks nice. There's that. Office chair. Yeah, basic black. Wardrobe Charles. Yeah, I'll go with that. I'll put that like here. Chest of drawers, Mal. Chest of drawers. Well, it says just chest of drawers, Mal. So let's go with that one. And we can have it matching this. And right next to it should be nice. If I can get it to fit just... Yeah, I got fit over here. There we go. Alright. This looks like a nice little room. Okay, this is a dirty kitchen. Tiny little kitchen. Alright, clean the window first. With my favorite race car. And then my Swiffer sweeper. That gets all the dust and grime. Alright, kitchen is clean. Hallway needs a little cleaning up. This is basically like the college dorm. Alright, then clean the window. And then the towel radiator. All right, room clean. All right, this is the other one that needs to be painted and fixed up. If I can close the door, close the door, close door, close. Alright, that's all the trash. Oh wait, it's right... Okay, there we go. This one needs a radiator. Okay, now the sleepy... Oh, clean the windows first, then we'll do the sleepy blue. Alright. Wrong deal. Alrighty. A little bit more to go. A new skill point, probably for painting. Alright, that one's empty. Good deal. So it doesn't matter how big of a segment it is, it's just anything that's highlighted. Once you've gotten to the 7th highlighted spot, then you need to refill. Alright, now it's time to buy some objects. So we need a bed's solid. I'll probably put that... probably be better over here. Alright. Alright, so... yeah, I guess I'll do this. Oops, well, yeah, I guess that's what we're going with. Boom. Alright. And a computer desk. Probably in this corner would work. Office chair. Wardrobe Charles. Probably put those over here. And chest of drawers Mal. Oh wait, do I have that facing the wrong way? I think I do. Yep, sure do. That would have been embarrassing. Alright, so this room is done. Clean up some dirt and mold, and then another towel radiator. He didn't say anything about his room. I don't want to paint more, you son of a gun. Okay, so this one's a different style. I was doing one color, two color, one color, two color. And this one, it's two connecting walls this color, two connecting walls this color. So maybe I'll match that. Right, cleaning the windows. Probably do the painting before I install that radiator, because that radiator thing gets in the way when I'm trying to paint. Alright, so gray and royal blue. That's not what I want. And then royal blue. Alright, so that's that side. And then we need to paint these other two walls gray. That's coming off a lot darker than I thought it would be. That's what he wants. I could complete right now, but I'm not done. And this is just under $8,000. So we'll see how much more money I can get if I make it 10,000. Or how much money I can make if I do 100% of the job. Alright, just a little bit more. Alright, that's good. Go ahead and buy that radiator. And then double bed Hermes. Let's go. There we go. Wardrobe Vira. There we go. Double chest of drawers Mal. And bookcase limb. Alright. Is that flush with the wall? I guess it is. It didn't look like it. It looks like it was crooked. I'm leaving it. I don't care. Alright. That room looks nice. Now to clean up the rest of this shithole. There's a radiator. Ooh. Okay, so I'm gonna have to move that. Let me clean the window first. Alright. So let's pull this out, rotate it, set it down there. I'm sure it'll be fine. And then radiator. Okay. Yeah, it's not quite gonna work like that. Do I just put it back? Good enough. Alright, I need to clean up the dirt, clean the window, mount the device. Okay. Oh, this is the one that needs the big radiator. And then the big radiator, and we should be done. Or is it? It can't be the big radiator, can it? Alright, let's go with the regular radiator. Pretty sure I was able to do one with the college place, but maybe not. Alright, that is 100%, and another couple $1,000 at least for, you know, sticking around and doing 100%, so I'm saying I'm pretty happy with that. House is all cleaned up. Bedrooms are painted. Making money. And that will put us over $100,000, which, I don't know. I could go ahead and buy a house to work on. I just don't know what I need to do. Yeah, let's just go ahead and see what it says the jobs are for next time. Or, well, actually, let me check the browser, see what's available, because especially like these first three ones here, it's like abandoned, burned, and then a quote-unquote camping bungalow. Small enough houses that should be able to do and get all fixed up. And then if I go on to here, so there's a family that's looking for a home, a student that's only needing, I'm assuming, like, just need a small place. I think it was, what, Jack Tarrington. He was the one that's buying houses to rent. So we could get one of those, fix it up real nice, and sell it to him. Ideally, probably getting, like, single, sociable, likes parties. So it's kind of weird. It's like, yeah, obviously there's some of these that it's like, you find one person, you're gonna sell it to them, but you're not gonna be doing anything else after that. Once you've sold the one house, you're done. But then you got the one gentleman that's in the business of buying houses to rent out, so we could do a lot of business with him, ideally. So, and we've only got, and I don't, for some reason I feel like these were not the ones that I had earlier, but maybe not. Yeah, it looks like we are pretty much getting close to the point where it's like, maybe this is just all the stuff that they want us to do, or have an idea of what to do. I'm still waiting for the kitchen one, which, painting, redecorate, kindergarten, so those will be interesting. And then we can see about, right now we would probably have enough to buy all three if we wanted to, but, you know, we don't want to just buy them all straight up and then not have any money to work with to make them nice. But yeah, we got the 30,000 ones there, 40, 50, 80, 100. Oh, Home Alone house. Got the McAllister home here. All right, that'll be interesting. But yeah, it's like the ones with the multiple bed or the multiple floors will be interesting, because it's like, okay, well, those will be the ones that you'd want to get for your families. Depending on the size of these. Okay, these are 36. The one I'm in right now is a 20. So actually, if anything, it might be a case if I buy one of the other places to make it my new office, and then or even sell it to that one guy who only thinks about studies. But, you know, I don't want to screw someone over. But anyway, that's gonna be the plan for next time. So I do work a short shift tomorrow. Unless it just ends up being a off day for me, more than likely I should be on to stream tomorrow afternoon. If not out, hopefully on Sunday. But after that, this was like the one odd week where it's like I worked the weekend before, so I didn't really have any days this last week. I was kind of off all the time, which is nice. Gets me a chance to get on here some more. But next week, it's one of those where it's the opposite side, where I've only got like one day off, which I think is next Thursday. So that's probably where I'm gonna be right now. It's like, yeah, I'll be on this weekend, and then after that might be on Thursday, and then I probably won't be on again until the following weekend. So that's where it's gonna be for now. Yeah, I think I'll just go ahead and call it there. It looks like it just hit, well, a little over 3 hours now, so yeah, I just need to go. Yeah, it's definitely one of those games where it's like, if you aren't paying attention to the time, you could just keep doing those little projects, or even if you bought a house and you just started right into it, just tearing everything down, getting everything set up to, you know, for a potential buyer, getting it all set up and ready to go, getting everything fixed up, painted, placed, all that good stuff. You know, you could probably spend a good 2 to 3 hours on this and not even realize that you were doing it for that long. So kind of seems like it's one of those where it's like, might not have a quote unquote end to it. It'd just be well, I guess to a point where it's like you buy all the houses and you sell all the houses, and that's pretty much it. So we'll just see how it goes. But yeah, thanks everyone for stopping by watching. Hope you enjoyed, and until next time, I shall see you later, and take care.